My husband did not even know when he carried me up. I was like telling him, please bring me down, please bring me down. Hi my lovely people, you're all welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Peters Omorui. I am a happy wife and a blessed mom of one. If you are new here, welcome. Please join the family by subscribing. Remember to click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And to my returning subscribers, I owe you dear to my heart. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, you can tell that I'm so happy. I am super excited. Why? Because we have reached the 100 subscribers milestone. Oh guys, thank you so much. I wouldn't have gone this far without you guys. Please, let's keep moving, okay? Thank you. In today's video, I will be telling you about my threatened miscarriage scare and also the pregnancy complications I experienced during the time I was pregnant for my baby. And this is episode 4 of my journey to motherhood. If you've not watched other episodes, please do well to watch. I will link it up in the cards or in the description box, okay? Thank you. Now let's dive into this video. Guys, a brief backstory. I stopped taking any other medication after the ectopic pregnancy surgery because I was attributing the cause of that ectopic pregnancy to the medication that was given to me to take to help me ovulate. Even my husband talked to me, the doctor said that was not the cause, but to me, because I had checked everything what could be the cause, and I felt like this medication was what really caused it. So I stopped taking any other thing because I was scared, and the doctor had advised me or prescribed folic acid to me. So I started taking folic acid, and that was what I was taking all through. So guys, after all my experiences, the struggle of trying to conceive, my ectopic pregnancy, surgery, the loss of fallopian tube, the miscarriages and everything, when we've had a miscarriage, we're asked to wait until after 3 months before trying to conceive by the doctor, and this was based on our history. So we decided to wait. At this point, I had grown a thick skin. Now, while waiting for these 3 months, I became so intentional in the sense that spiritually, physically, emotionally, socially, in all aspects, I was just keeping an open mind and keep on being positive. In fact, over positive was worrying me. And I changed my job, we moved houses. My husband threw me a really nice dated birthday party and surprised me with bone straight hair with the help of my friend Nancy. Nancy is really amazing. I've known her for a while, but we became really close after the last miscarriage, and my spiritual life moved from like a 70 to 100. Shout out to you, sis. God bless you for all that you do. And the meals of that birthday party, which I will not forget till tomorrow, was prepared by another amazing lady, Vera of Bozzy Vera Liz, here on YouTube. I'll put her channel name here. Please go check her out. She has amazing recipes. And thank you, sis, for the meals of that birthday party. People really had their fill and they had enough to take home. God bless you. Now there's this program called God of Impossibility Service, GOIS, that we usually attend here in every third Saturday of the month, and it was hosted by one of our pastors, Pastor Akin Monehin. My birthday was in September. Then in November, when my husband and I went for this program, At the end of the program, I told my husband that I would like to see the pastor, and he gave me the go ahead. So I now went to him and told him, okay, that we have been waiting, and very soon we'll start trying to conceive. So, and I have this strong feeling that God is going to do a miracle this time around, and I want him to join his faith with our own faith and pray with us, which he did. He prayed and we went and I was just having this strong feeling that this time around it's going to happen. And in that program, I told God that that month will be the last I'm going to see my monthly cycle until I have my miracle baby. And in December, I started having this dry skin, which is always my first pregnancy symptoms. And we went for a test and we tested positive. I will worship you forever, love you forever, because this God is too good. Oh, so guys, we were so happy. My husband did not even know when he carried me up. I was like telling him, please bring me down, please bring me down. Fortunately for me, it was the same doctor. Even when the doctor broke the news, God, I couldn't help it. I was happy. I was thanking God. I was just happy. In fact, the doctor could not help himself. It was like, the last time you came here, you left my office, you were crying. Now you are happy, you are laughing. I was so happy. After the jubilation and everything, the doctor scheduled an appointment at 8 weeks. And when I was 6 weeks pregnant, I started spotting. We called the ambulance, we got to the emergency, they did a scan. The results came out that there is a gestational sac, but they couldn't see anything, if anything is inside. But I was given something to take to prevent any form of bleeding. Now, coming back home, I started googling. The things I saw there put a lot of fear in me, which is one of the mistakes I made then. And I was now impatiently waiting for the 8 weeks ultrasound, which after we went for the 8 weeks ultrasound, everything came out well. Everything was fine. I heard the heartbeat. God, I couldn't keep it. I couldn't hold it. So one day I went to work. You know how frequent urination is one of the pregnancy symptoms. And at the close of work that day, I wanted to empty my bladder. I went to the ladies. On getting there, I saw blood. I was weak. At this point, I was weak. What is happening? Why is this happening? What is happening? And I told one of my colleagues about it. Shout out to you, Abigail. God bless you. Much love there. And we prayed about it. I went to the emergency and they did a scan. Everything was fine. I heard the heartbeat and everything was fine. I was told to continue with my medication. And after that day, the bleeding stopped and I continued living my life. Irrespective of all what has been happening, I was intentional about enjoying every bit of the pregnancy journey, and also I kept a positive mind. I was optimistic about everything. So at about 15-16 weeks, one day I went to work, came back home. I had this slight headache, so I just had my lunch and went to take a nap. So I woke up to use the restroom. On getting there, I now saw this much blood that I have not seen before throughout that pregnancy, and I was in shock. I was weak, and at that point I thought I lost it, honestly. So I took a picture of it, sent it to my husband because my husband was at work, and he told me to call the ambulance, which I did. And I'm just trying to hold myself here so that I don't want to be emotional in this video. We got to the emergency. My husband joined us from work and I was admitted. They did a test. First thing first, I heard the heartbeat. So after all the tests and scan carried out, the doctors came to tell me that it was a threatened miscarriage and would keep me for close monitoring. I was given some medication. A few days later, the bleeding stopped and I was discharged after 3 days. On getting home, a day after getting home, I started spotting again. But at this point, I just didn't worry myself about it because I felt like, as far as I heard my baby's heartbeat, and I had this strong feeling that this baby is fine and nothing will happen to the baby, I wasn't worried. Another thing that helped me was this book given to me by a friend, my colleague at work, Christy. Shout out to you, Miss Christy. Thank you for the book because that book really helped me. It helped me to make positive confessions about my pregnancy, my baby. And I believe most of you know this book, Supernatural Childbirth. I've forgotten the author, but that book was a powerful tool that helped me. After the threatened miscarriage, I stopped work. I never went back to work, and then the lockdown happened. Fortunately for me, I have this friend that was also pregnant as at that time. Shout out to you, my digital mama, Ebere. So I feel like God really planned it for us because we supported each other, we helped each other, we updated each other about everything, and I feel like God really planned this because it's not easy to be pregnant during the lockdown. Fast forward to when I was 28 weeks pregnant, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I don't have much of a sweet tooth right from time, and I was surprised because even when I was 18 weeks pregnant, my sugar level was low, and now at 28 weeks it was high. So I was placed on a diet. So I continued with my diet. I followed everything to the T. So I was given some medication to take as well, and also I bought this machine that is used in checking blood sugar at home. I've forgotten what it's called, and I was always checking my sugar level morning, afternoon, night, every time. So, and also I was always having this occasional visits to the hospital for them to check and everything. And it got to the point that they started giving me insulin to take. So at 34 weeks, when I was 34 weeks pregnant, 34 weeks pregnant, I started having this pain, and again my husband called the ambulance. We got to the hospital and they checked the heartbeat, which is of course the first thing, and I heard the heartbeat very well. Then the doctor checked to see how many centimeters dilated I was, and found out that I was half centimeters dilated. Immediately I was admitted and placed on medication. The baby doctor came to tell me what would happen if I had my baby at that time, that my baby would be taken to the ICU and I would not be allowed to see my baby. And they were giving, in fact the medication they gave me was to help my baby breathe if my baby comes out at that time, and to help me as well. So at this point I just didn't do anything than to worship God, because this God is amazing, this God is awesome, this God is great, and is always faithful. Again, I will worship you forever, love you forever, because this God is too good. Oh, I kept on rejecting anything I don't want. The doctor was telling me all these things. I wasn't even listening to him anymore. I was now thinking about the gender reveal we had planned to do, the photo shoot I had planned to do. Why? That's not possible. This baby cannot come now. Please, doctor, don't tell me that. I kept on confessing positive things, and God came through, and God continued to prove himself to me, to my entire family, over and over and over again. And 4 days later, I was discharged, to the glory of God. And I did my gender review, I did my pregnancy photo shoot, and I had my baby at 36 weeks in good health. So if you want to see the gender reveal video and the pregnancy photo shoots, please leave it in the comment section. Let me know. Then I will put that video out there for you. But otherwise, I'll just leave it. So before I end this video, I want to say, if you are going through any difficult situation in your life, any complication of any kind, any traits of any kind, keep on trusting God. It will not fail. It will always come through for you. All right, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, thumbs up, and also comment in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys.